Well, welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Cutlery. Well, 22 veterans a day in this country commit suicide. We're raising awareness with that every video here the best we can, guys. We're doing everything we can do. And coming up probably around February, March, we're going to do another raffle. Try to raise some money, and we'll pick a charity, we'll vote on it, and we'll send it to them. Vets, we love you. You fought for us, let us fight for you. We back the blue here. How do we do that, Scab? Well, we don't break the damn law. And if you're an addict, never quit quitting. Well, let's jump on this thing. Oh, Scab tricep right here, popping out the shirt. Looking good, Scabber. All right, we doing a little combo up today. I thought it'd be good to combo a couple things. We got the CRKT Kimberly. It's a Roush design. It's kind of a Frankish axe. I showed it to you earlier. And we've got the CRKT Rakkasan. The Rakkasan is SK5, and the Kimberly, I have no idea. You just have to look it up. Y'all didn't expect me to be prepared on both, did you? I hope not. Now, here's the thing, guys, with this Rakkasan. It's sharp as shit. I really enjoy using it, but I thought it'd be a good idea. And we won't do this always. Normally we'll just do a knife review, but I thought it'd be a good idea to kind of pair them up. I've got a ton of tomahawks, mid to small axes, that kind of thing. And since we're trying to be in the woods and do a little more reviewing, I thought it'd be a good idea. And to be honest with you, I'm not a fan of the square handle, but it's not terrible. Now, everything that gets cut up, I hate having to say this, but I'm going to say it again. And did some light chopping with the Rakkasan. All this shit's got to go, guys. So I know the one tree-loving guy, instead of, protesting burning of the Amazon, he'll want to protest my page. So to you, kiss my ass, because I'm telling you, this is all work stuff. It's all got to come out anyway. It's just a great way to test some knives. And most of the time, guys, I'm cutting up them old crappy hackenberry trees. If you don't know what it is, stop and look it up for a second. You'll enjoy it. Well, back to the video. Now we're just, again, some light chopping, holding it with the axe. There you go, Scab. That way it don't whip back and smack the shit out of you. Safety first, as always. Old Scabber. Now, again, I do love this knife. And let me clear something up about yesterday, because as soon as I said it, it looks like it chopped fine. If you'll notice in the SE6 video, I also said compared to the El Chetty or the Preacher. Yes, the SE6 is a good medium to light chopper. No, you don't want to chop down a tree with it. Glad we cleared that up. Now, the Rakkasan is even a lighter chopper. Now, I will say this for the Rakkasan because it's sharp as hell. And I might try to do a little paper cut test to put on Instagram before I head out to work. The Rakkasan did really well. It really blew through this stuff. And again, I know it's cheap, light plastic, but this is kind of crap I run into more than y'all know, especially trying to pop handhold lids, and people just wad crap up and throw it down in the handhold, and a lot of times we'll have to cut our way into to get down to the utility. And this is a little fixed blade that can get it done. It's super comfortable in hand, zero hot spots, and I mean zero for me. I've got a big, the maul part of my hand, my fingers aren't big, but the actual maul of my hand is pretty big. And this knife's super duper comfortable. And I'm not going to show you cutting it once or twice. I'm going to have to cut it 5, 6, 7, 800 times. There you go. Good job, Scab. And what I do is fold all that crap back up and leave it there, because them homeless people get all worked up, or the meth heads, when you take their construction fence. Scab ain't, I'm leaning up, getting in shape, working out, but I don't know that I want to fight a meth camp right yet. Maybe a month or two down the road. My boy Dale King got him some throwing knives, so maybe we could tag team him or something. I don't know. Got some feather sticking done there. I don't know what any of that has to do with this knife, but I thought I'd throw it in. So here's the feather sticking. And again, I try to show y'all some simple tasks. Now, and let me be honest with you. Everybody knows I hate camping, and here's why. Because my fat ass ain't gonna lay on the ground. I'm glad we cleared that up. But I do love being in the woods, and I do love building little fires and campsites and things like that, as long as I don't have to stay at them. But I do enjoy the woods, and I do enjoy being out there. I mean, I really do. So I'm also been trying to, improve on some bushcraft and stuff. And I catch a lot of videos, not just guys, brothers in the bib or Miss Becky or anything like that, but I try to catch some of these guys that are out here camping out, for a week, 2 weeks at a time or whatever, and try to pick up some different bushcrafting from them. Now, here's our Kimberly. Now, this is a Frankish axe. I'd say it's probably more of a war type axe, if you will, but it processes wood really, really well. I'm looking back. There you go. Your little bicep pose there. I don't know what the hell I was doing there. Ain't no telling. But now this axe went right through this stuff now. Y'all notice how everything fell over when that tree fell over. And that tree was marked to come out. Dear tree hugging friends, so you'll be okay. It's in big ass vines that I hate with all my heart, because not only are the vines wrapped up in there, but there's usually about 782 different sticker bushes wrapped up in there. They'll come right down on your head. We'll reposition the camera a little bit. We'll scab stellar on the camera work. Attaboy. There we go. Get it in there and just try to process this wood a little bit. Now, again, y'all see that old tree there? I cut it down some time ago. Hackenberry or hackenbush trees, or whatever you call them, are terrible. You can't burn them for about a year. You can't build with them. They're just useless. Now, if we do have to cut down a cherry or an oak or something like that, then I definitely move the wood off to the side. I definitely go back and try to make as many tomahawk handles, things like that, as I can, and really try not to waste that wood. About 2 months ago, Megan and I did we set up like a tent. It was really well received. And what I may do is go back, get a little more expensive tent, because the point of some of the stuff we do is just showing, hey, what would happen if. We kayak quite a bit, probably 9 to 10 months out of the year, honestly. So just show, hey, what if we got stranded, what if kayak flip, something like that. And we got another one of those videos in the works. We also have a video coming up where it's going to be a kung fu, one of the old kung fu movie style, so I'm sure I will catch a ton of shit for that. But that's quite all right. The people that love me. So, and everybody loves Megan. How can you not? Good Lord. So here we go. Y'all see the axe just go through there, and a lot of times you see me one-handing it. Is it that comfortable, Scab? Yeah, it is. And I made sure to sharpen up this axe head before I headed out. It was really good for like processing stuff. It's not good for holding a log up there where I could, grab it, but it is what it is. Here I am lumbering around, not really sure. There's the shadow of the camera on me. And here we go. Oh, there we go. Right there on my stomach. Attaboy. Wish I'd have edited that out. Well, here we go. Let's see. That's about a 2.5, 3 inch diameter. It's probably 2 inch diameter tree. And the rock sun just shredding it, son. That's one thing I'm telling y'all. I don't know if it's a rock sun Persian. I don't know. But we're kind of at that point in the video where Scab, I do recommend this knife for a ton. Now, I've said a couple times about, boy, Scab, I don't know what the hell you're doing there. Processing a little more wood. A lot of times I'll say, do I recommend a knife or something? Let me just say this. 1000% recommend the Rock-A-Sun. Now, I'm not going over the sharpness of the thing because, like we've talked about a million times, that's up to you. That's your sharpening prowess. That's because it's SK5. It's a good carbon steel. And when I say good, I'm not saying it's good. I'm saying it's good for sharpening. Everything that I've got in SK5, I'm telling y'all guys, is razor sharp. The Recon Tonto, one of my SRKs. Now I'm gonna do a video. I've got 3 of the SRKs from Cold Steel. I love that style knife, and I got one that Richard gave me, a fall nibbin, and I did a little video on that fall nibbin, and I love that thing. It stays in my backpack. and is with me all the time. But I've had these SRKs for a while now, probably got one more coming. And again, when I say that, guys, you know, I've got a list of knives that I will buy eventually. If there's any knives you recommend, you know, feel free to put it in. I may not jump on it right at the rip, but put it in there. You know, I noticed that a lot of times people will recommend, you know, for Donnie B all day, you know, hey man, try this budget buoy, or hey man, will you do this budget buoy, or hey man, this budget buoy. And with me, it's like, hey Stab, if you think about it, how about picking up that $9,000 Spartan and testing it? I'd like to see how that works. So I'm not sure the thought process there, but if you got something, you know, that you recommend, let me know, man. If it's less than a couple $100, I'll probably pick it up down the road. Or if it's just something I got or can get my hands on, I'd be glad to review it for you. There's a ton of channels out there that are really good. Richard asked me if I'd seen Mayor Fugly Cool. I subscribed to that dude a long time ago. He will beat up a knife, and he's a good one too. That, you know, you want to see how durable a knife is, go check him out. My guy, the Knife Whisperer, I know he's at 500 subs. At 600, he's doing a giveaway, so go check him out. And then, of course, all the brothers in the bib, check them out. I can't recommend them enough. Donnie B all day, check his stuff out. Captain Electro, Backyard Samurai, Carl Ruger, Donovan 2, Paul Myers, Slingshot Warrior, Arizona Bladesmith, all of those guys. Check them out, man. Miss Becky Styles. You know, check these guys out, man. Ohio, Blade and Cutlery, some of the different ones. Advanced Knife Bro's a good one. If you like a little cynicism, or Chris from Prepared Minds, or any of those guys, those are some good knife guys to check out. I love Gideon's Tactical. That dude does a great job. So there's a ton of knife guys you can check out. I don't know how many videos are out there on this Rakkasan. I know I watched a couple, but again, getting back to recommending the knife. And Ben, Rear Guy. I love that guy. I think he's been working a bunch and moving around, but I love his videos. So check these guys out this week, especially. I don't know what your work schedule is. Just be mindful this week, guys. More people are home. More people are traveling. Let's look out for one another. Speaking of D-Bad, there's the Donnie B All Day Drop Test, one of my absolute favorites. That guy going by in that black truck wears me out, son. Just thought y'all would like to know that. The Donnie B All Day Throw Test. Now, Scab, do you recommend these two as a combo? Yeah. The Kimbry and the Rakkasan together, do some stabs right here. Donnie B All Day Stab Test. I do. This Rakkasan, I think, is around $80 or $90. Guys, I mean, seriously. Y'all can buy me one, send it to me. I'd be glad to have it. But if you're looking for a decent little, this is what I'd call like a secondary or backup fixed blade, because I love it, man. I love it. Well, guys, look, here I am stabbing some bottles. I missed 2 or 3 times. I know y'all enjoy that. Well, guys, hey, I love y'all. I got to get on down the road, son. Got to get to work. Y'all say a word of prayer for me. I love y'all. God bless y'all. For those that don't believe in that kind of thing, may the cosmos take a liking to you. I'm Scab. You're not. Buy your Rakkasan and a Kimbry, and I'm gone, son.